All right. Good morning, guys. How are we all doing today? It's Thursday. It's Thursday. All right, so let's go ahead and do fresh analysis here on gold. Let's remove all this. Let's see the daily time frame. The daily, we are bearish. All right, on the daily, we're bearish. On the That's basically it. We'll have this daily support that we've created here. But let's see the 4 hours time frame. 4 hours time frame, the support at 4,000 area is still holding strong. 4,580 area is still holding very strong. And this is basically where we've been all week. We've been stuck here all week. Man, it's crazy. We had PPI yesterday, we had CPI the day before that, and still we've been in this area here. On the 1 hour time frame, we are pushing to the upside. We're pushing to the upside, but that's basically it. On the 30 minutes time frame, we have a resistance at 4,620 area. So maybe if we get a closure above here, we could potentially fill this range to the upside. For the sales is really very tricky at this point. For the sales, maybe let's see, maybe a closure below this area here will make sense for sales, because this is the most recent minor support we've created on the 15 minutes time frame. So if we're rejecting this area and we don't break and close above this area, we'll start to close below this area, maybe then we'll take gold pushing back to this daily 4 hours 1 hour support. That is basically it. But these buys, if we close above here, then hopefully volume can kick in for we to push above this minor area of concern here before we push to 4,640 area. So let's see. So potential sales, if we create resistance at this area, potential buys above here. So let's put this down in writing. Let me make it buys above here. Yep. Potential sales will only be when we create a resistance. Let's see. Let's look at GJ. GJ is bullish. We're breaking this area of resistance now. But let's remove all analysis here. Yesterday we were looking for sales below this area. Candle closed below, and the next candle broke the low, and we had all this drive to the downside. That's what we were looking for yesterday, and it's played out the way we wanted it. So let's remove this now and do a fresh analysis on GJ. So GJ on the daily time frame. On the daily time frame is yesterday closed bearish. Today we are bullish. We refuse to break the daily low, so we are currently bullish. That is basically what we can say out of that. On the 4 hours time frame, we have created a support. On the 4 hours time frame, we have a support created here, and also we have a resistance right there on the 4 hours time frame. So going down to, let's break this down on the lower time frames for we to have a better understanding of what we want to do today with GJ. So GJ will have this range here, and we'll have this, maybe let's say we can push till like 213 area, which is about 50 pips away. All right, so on the 30 minutes time frame, the 30 minutes time frame is still open and is leaving this area of rejections, is leaving these weeks now. But hopefully, we need to really wait for a candle to close above this area. If we get a candle closing above this area, then we could say that GJ should continue to push up in this range here. Yeah, this area is really messed up. It's a very messy area, but we expect volume to, easily push that to the upside. That is what I'm expecting GJ to do here today. So let's see how this candle closes in like 22 minutes. But it could just keep pushing with volume. This is 707 in London, so maybe the pre-London volume can just keep pushing it up. But usually GJ will close above. The next candle might have a little retest, and then we'll get that 213 area. But my focus today is good. My focus today is good. I'm trying to see if we can form a new resistance in this area for we to continue down to this area, or close above here for we to head to 4,640 area. That's my lookout for gold today. Good morning, Esther. How are you?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. How was your night?
Night was good. How was yours?
It was good. It was good. It was good. It's a new day for we to battle gold. You were not on stream yesterday. I hope you're good, right?
Yeah, I was out yesterday, so immediately by the time I came, it was already late.
Oh, okay. Okay. We had gold buys yesterday. It was a good one.
Wow.
Yep. It was. So hopefully today we can also get something in here. Expecting maybe, let's see what happens here. Let's see. Oh, GJ is pushing. He's breaking these weeks now, and ideally he should keep pushing. I don't like import entries on GJ because GJ doesn't have so much volume these days. It doesn't have so much volume these days. So impulse entries are enough for me. But if I wanted to take a buy initially, even though that we still have this resistance here, the way this candle formed here, this is what we'll call impulse entry in trend. But the trend is not bullish. That's just the only issue. The trend is not bullish. So I would have taken a buy something like this, but I wasn't looking at it. This would have been like a 12 pip stop loss, and my target will be at this area of rejection. That's what makes sense. But right now, the best thing to do is for we to allow this candle to close When the candle closes, then you wait for a retest. Wait for a retest. If we retest back to this zone, then we could potentially keep pushing to the upside again. That's what makes sense. Apart from that, buying it where it is, are you buying it there to put your stop loss back below this area? No, so have to wait for a retest now for you to continue pushing to the upside. The number one stock trader. Happy New Year, brother. Hey, now your eye be this. Now your eye be this. Everywhere good, though. Everywhere good, brother. How far now?
We thank God, my brother. And the
Everywhere good, though. How UK now?
well, UK there. UK there with cold weather.
My brother, I need that cold weather now like this. Because
my brother, not even try to wish up. Not try wish that kind of thing.
This train is for Newark Northgate. Our next station is Swinderby.
You know, sometimes I just think, I just imagine our AC that we have here. Our AC is like 16 degrees. You get, and it's very cold. Sometimes if you go rush close off the AC. Now where you are, you have minus. Jesus Christ, bro.
-9, -9, -10, -14.
Oh boy.
My brother.
Oh boy.
Cold no is nothing. Cold go tear your ear, tear everything when they your body.
Oh boy. No do.
Now you go know the essence of that headphone where people they put on.
The headphone.
Because of because of your ear.
The thing they warm your ear.
You go think say to listen music, you don't know say to because of
oh boy. No easy. No worry, I go come UK soon.
Watch,
you see what happened yesterday? Double heartbreak. Hi. Double heartbreak. Chelsea lose. Nigeria lose. Kai. I can't say why did they even remove? They should have left Osimhen too. But that didn't pay me.
Whenever they play ball for a while.
It didn't really pay me. Now they go play third place with Egypt. Which one be third place? I not even watch that match.
We go watch that.
I not go watch them. Which kind of third place is that one? I not go watch them.
That match they supposed to go final.
Seriously, Nigeria was. Do you know why I was angry with Nigeria? Those niggas, they were not pressing to score. They play football. They play football. I say it's a big play. Why Morocco they play to score you? Those guys had a lot of shot on targets. Also, will not get up to 3. We just a play like say we sabi play ball. It's a sabi play ball. What think what happen? And you get what thing I noticed say coach do with Osimhen. Osimhen at the beginning, for first half, Osimhen was trying to hustle for ball for himself. They can't give him second half. If you watch it, he was more like inside 18. Him be no they move. And there was no much anybody sending him those crosses into the 18. It can't make even our attack was just like would they play ball. Yeah, it was balanced football. Oh. In the midfield, it was balanced, but in that attacking part, those guys were dangerous, bro. If not one Abali was good yesterday, I'll even give him that one. He was good yesterday. Those guys really pressured us. I swear, he did touch for his head. Those guys were good yesterday. Trust me, they were good. Ah, man, I needed that trophy, man. I don't know why, but I needed Osimhen to have that trophy. But as well,
And Nigerian this thing, NFF and their payment plan.
I don't know about
They no
exactly
fit
what in
motivate their footballers.
exactly no motivation, no motivation
No fit motivate.
as well.
They will look at one. And just come early on one chanka. But I love no guy. Nah, one man. Come money here won't punch.
No wahala, brother. So let's look at Forest Factory. Today is Thursday. Today is, oh boy, we just dey get news every single day now. Look at okay, there was nothing on Monday. On Tuesday we had CPI. Wednesday we had PPI. Thursday now we have unemployment claims. And Friday, okay, I don't think there's anything I need to pay attention to on Friday here. But basically, yeah, the whole week has been filled with fundamentals, and not only fundamentals, there's in between news. See, there was 30 minutes ago, there was news, critical minerals. Okay. 1 minute ago, Deputy Governor will cut interest rates on structural policy tools. 1 minute ago. Now, see how these news are just coming in between. Oh, that is what moved DJ. Yeah, that is what moved DJ. Because this move looked more like a volume was coming in from somewhere. That is what exactly moved GJ. It was this news 1 minute ago. That was what moved GJ. You see, this news, they will not appear on the calendar itself, right? They will not appear on the calendar itself, but you will see them impacting the movement in the market. So let's see. Let us see. If we get a retest, then we could potentially keep pushing to the upside. Potentially keep pushing to the upside. I'm waiting for gold here. I am waiting for gold. Let's see. Can we? Now, this is going to be an issue, right? If we get a single candle right now that is going to close above here, then the buys will be very, very tricky. Do you know why? Because now we've had candles pushing up to the upside 1, 2, 3, 4, and if this candle closes bullish, that will be the 5th consecutive candles pushing to the upside. So if this candle closes above here, then the buys is going to be very tricky, because ideally we need some sort of retracement first. A retracement first, then something else that can close above that area. If you close above that area, then you could get a trade. Yeah, pushing to the upside. Apart from that, it's going to be really tricky, because I don't like when I'm looking for buys or I'm looking for sells and I have consecutive candles pushing up. If we get that, it's going to be stressful. I prefer to see some sort of rejections before a closure above. That will give us an idea that, okay, there will be momentum in the market for it to, keep pushing in that same direction. Because if we are going up, we should have something that looks like this: higher lows, higher lows, higher, lows, higher. The guys on YouTube cannot see what I'm drawing. Interesting. Interesting. Um, I'm trying to make this in a way they could see what I'm doing. Hold on a minute. This is not working. Hmm? It's not working. Sorry, YouTube guys. What I'm trying to do is not working. Yep. So we'll have to leave it this way. It's going to be a lot of waiting. A lot of waiting. But we're gonna wait, right? We are gonna wait. Look at the retracements now. You see? This thing moved 19 pips. 19 pips. Four minutes for this candle to close. 4 minutes. Give me a second, I'll be back. What is this? Whoa, look at that, bro. I don't like stacking. I mean, do you have to stack? You could calculate all this 0.05 and put them in a single lot size. I don't like the idea of stacking. He just did right now. Stacking is not nice. I don't like stacking. You could put all those positions in a single lot, then manage it better. Calculate all these 0.05 and put them in a single lot size. Because if you look at the area, all the entries came almost at the same place. If it was maybe like where it is now, if it goes back up, he will add another one. If it goes back up, he will add another one, which is also not my pattern of trading. I prefer to use a single lot size and I will manage my risk. That's what I prefer to do. I don't like the idea of it, but I think this is news event, right? Because the way it's moving like it's news. There's 1 minute time frame. I don't like that. I prefer to use a single lot, then manage my risk. If the total lot size, if you calculate all those 0.05 is like one lot, I'll use a one lot in that trade and I'll manage it like that. If it's going against me, I can decide to close half, something like that, than just 0.05 everywhere. Now, so 30 minutes has closed. We closed like a small bodied candle here. That's basically it. That's basically what we can see there. Nothing. Yeah. So we keep waiting now. We keep waiting. I'm looking for sales below here. Here is a no trade range. No trade range. We'll see. We have 26 more minutes to London Open. Hopefully we could get something here by London Open. So right now we just have to wait. We have to wait for gold to give us something that we do understand. Either a closure below here for we to, push down in this range, or closure above for a continuation to the upside. Yep. Aside from that, there's nothing else to do here today. We just have to wait. It pays to wait for gold. Let me call this guy 1 minute. One. While we wait for gold to close. Five minutes for this 15 minutes candle to close. And hello. Man, this thing is just pushing down now. We have 4 minutes for this candle to close. We have to wait for this candle to close before we do anything. The 30 minutes is breaking the 30 minutes lows. It's breaking the 30 minutes lows. So ideally it's supposed to keep pushing down, but let's wait to see how the 15 minutes candle closes. At least it should be closing below this area. 5 minutes close without a bottom wick, and there's this support right here. So we have to wait for 15 minutes candle to close. I don't want to take an entry based on the 5 minutes time frame now. At least the 15 minutes candle should you know what, we have just 19 minutes for London Open, so I'm going to wait for London Open. That's what makes sense. Let's wait for this candle to close here. I think that is the best thing to do. If this candle closes, then the next candle can break the low and we'll have a drop to this downside here. About 100 pip drop. That is the best thing to do, because even if this 15 closes right now in 2 minutes, well, maybe volume from the London Open can keep us going down. We'll see. Well, let's see how this candle closes. But we'll have to wait for this candle to close. I don't want to take it based on impulse entry right now, because I might, good morning Choma, I might take this entry right now and it goes back into the range. But if the next candle could wake up before breaking this low, and we have this wick here, we have this rejection here. So if the next one could wake up and we're breaking this low, then that means volume will kick in for we to easily have a drive to the downside. But taking the sell as it's pushing down right now, I don't think is a comfortable thing for me to do, especially when we have a few minutes to London Open. So I want to wait for this candle to close at least this candle to close. But usually I don't like taking a trade just before a section open. But this one is looking like it's a good thing to do at this point. So you see what I talked about? You see, GJ came back into that range. What pushed GJ then was that news. So even if anybody took that buys from there, you are not sure it to continue moving up, which was why I said wait for this retracement before you could push up. Now see what happened. This is why I don't like taking impulse buys. This was just that news that came in on GJ that caused that stuff. There was this who got interest rate on structural policy. That was what actually moved GJ here earlier. 1 minute. 1 minute. Let's see if the next candle can wick up and give us a break of this low for we to enter sales in 30 seconds. But the next one has to give us a comfortable wick to the upside. And I need this candle to close a little bit lower, not back above this support. If we don't close good, then 10 seconds for this candle to push a little bit lower, just a little bit lower. Okay, that's the closure. That's the closure. The next candle, it's closed in a very interesting manner because man, let me see. From the opening to the wick is 24 pips. That is a lot of pips to lose. So I will need this candle to make a top wick. This is not weak enough for me. I don't like this wick. This is not weak enough for me. I will call that wick a spread. That's just spread that made that wick. I need a comfortable top wick. If not, I'll wait for 30 minutes candle to close. If not, I'll wait for this man here to close. Push up, give me a wick. At least this thing should make a wick towards this area, so that we can have entry here, stop loss 20 pips, and then we can get this 20 pips here before it drives down. Because now if we take a sell right here, stop loss, if it's here 30 pips, you're going to make it so easy for it to stop you out. Trust me, it will break this low and then reject. It will come to break its own high to make a longer top wick, and at that point you cannot hold a 50 pip stop loss. You cannot. So I prefer this thing to make a top wick now, so that my entry will be at this opening point here. My entry will look like this, my stop loss will look like this. Then I'll target this low here. If it doesn't happen, then I don't want to take this trade. If it goes, let it go, no problem. No problem. If he wants to leave us, it's fine. And we'll have this rejection here. So it's a tricky one. I am sure this guy took this sell. I am sure he took these cells. Let's see. If it goes, let it go. Trust me. Oh,
Think about the yesterday blow.
he
Doesn't matter.
didn't.
I just like make money. Doesn't matter. I just like lose some money. And for this account, I just like already recovered those that one actually. Let me show you. I was just like sitting in a cafe with my friend. I don't know why. I just like open chart on my mobile. And here I just like took two trades here. Again with the same concept. Look at this one. Here
He didn't. That's nice. I don't like the fact that that top week is not enough for me. Minutes for that candle to close. 8 more minutes. Lotex in the building. Odogu Lotex. Happy New Year, brother. You see how this one is hesitating after breaking that low there. So that was why I didn't like the fact it didn't have a top wick. I wanted a top wick to this green line here. Then my entry would have been at the opening of this candle. This is what I was looking for, something like this. But it didn't have a top wick, so I cannot sell it at the break of this low because we are just 8 minutes or 7 minutes to London Open. Because from the opening point to the break of this week is about 24 pips, so I cannot waste all that 24 pips just for me to do something like this. I'm going to make it easy for me to get stopped out here because it could break this low and then reject to make a top wick with the next 30-minute candle. I don't like that. That is the only reason I'm staying away from this sales yet. So 30 minutes candle has to close now. If the next 30 minutes candle can make a top wick, then we break this low. Trust me, we're going to get this drop. You're going to get this drop. About 80 pips. Lotex is having network issues. Ooh, man. Mm. 4 more minutes. 4 minutes for we to get a trade. Do you know what gold can do? Gold can be very funny sometimes. In this last 3 minutes of this candle right now, you will see gold dropping without giving you a chance. Just watch. You see? You see? I told you. You see? Interesting. Very interesting.
Good morning, guys.
Oh, Dogulotex.
About Dr. Good, you don't lose guard your boy. You it's up now.
Hey, Chim, I beg, I don't feel this guy.
How
Happy New Year,
about
brother. Oh boy, it was good. Everywhere good. Have fun now.
we just do. Which one are they take this money now? Which one? I don't secure profit without me.
As how now, God, well, you sit down here since for morning they wait. Now, in one drop without giving us chance. But we're looking for sales if this candle closes.
Okay.
How the work now?
But hi. Very, very stressful.
I might not use you. I beg, no. After this stream, I will call you. I'll call you after this stream.
No, you cannot. No issue, no issue. So the buyers now sell, huh?
Yeah, sales, yeah.
Oh, well.
Let's see.
But if this thing breaks the low now, where would be the
stop loss?
Where will you place the stop loss?
Yeah, I'm expecting the next candle to push up at least to this area of breakout again. If we're able to push back up here, or we can use the 15 minutes time frame as confluence, maybe at the high of this current 15 minutes candle, depending on how it closes. But I will need the next candle. This is what I want the next candle to do. That will give me it will give me a more relaxed mind to take my full lot size. If the next candle, which is the London open candle in 2 minutes, could break these 15 minutes highs, the volume should break these 15 minutes highs, then get to this green line at this area, retest, and then break these lows. If it's breaking these lows again, trust me, that volume will be released and we'll be able to fill this entire range here. But I don't like the fact that it's dropping heavily before, just 1 minute before the closure. That is that's the only issue. That's the only issue, because it's going to make this 30 minutes drop so much. I didn't want to take an entry as it was breaking this low here. I didn't want to take an entry there because we're getting close to London Open. But if the next candle can just, even if it closes the way it is now, I would love it. But the next candle can wake up to that green line. When it's re-breaking its own opening point, I'll take a sell because it will drive down. Hopefully,
Oh, this year is all in on.
yeah, so it's all in. But I'm happy that gold is doing something differently this year than last year. At least it is respecting break of the highs and break of the lows now. Before last December, it wasn't doing that. December, you really struggle. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Closure. London Open. Please give us a top week. A top week first, please. Don't try to go down. Just push up. Push
If it
up.
breaks that low, yeah. If it breaks that low, me, I'll just enter.
I need a good top week here. Push, push, push. Little more. Push, push. Good, good. I like this. I like this. Now, I am not going to wait for the break of the low. I'm going to take it at the break of its opening points.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm taking the sales because break of the low is like almost 30 pips already. So if it flips bearish, I'll take a sell. Then my stop loss will be wherever it makes a top week. I'm not going to wait for this break of this low. That is going to be massive stop loss at that point. It's going to be like 60 pip stop loss.
Are you going to
So
set sales?
no, I'll execute manually. I'm about to execute manually. If it breaks its own opening point, that's what I'm going to take a sell from. And volume, can you do some magic for us? Let's see what it did on the 15 minutes. I needed to break that 15 minutes. Yeah, good. You see, exactly. I talked about this. I wanted to break 15 minutes highs, then come back to break that low again. I like that. I like that. I like that. Okay. Let's see. I'm about to get in on this sell. Okay, I'm in. I am in on sales.
I'm in too.
Yep. I'm in on this sales right now. Okay. Let's push, push, push. Come down, come down. You see, even if we waited for that break of the low, we would have been entering now, which is now going to be looking late. This is already like I'm already like 30 pips, 35 pips.
35 pips, no.
Yeah, so my entry was really very good.
Okay. No,
My
like 10
entry
pips.
was oh
It
okay.
will go down.
Yeah, I like this. I like this. My entry was, hold on. Yeah, that was my entry. So how do I manage? How do I manage this risk now? If this thing goes back to entry, I'll close 50%.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So let me just set partial SL
Yeah.
on the end.
Yeah.
I mean, this magic is really
Oh, look at that. This went $100 in my profit, and then I used a very low lot size. I used 0.3. This went $100 and now back to 51. But I'm holding this thing, right? I'm holding this thing. It should drop. Come on, Mamacita. You can do it.
I don't know when it's
Yeah.
Let me set partial close.
Yeah, partial
take
close.
for
Mm-hmm.
4585.07. How do you see it, Dr. Gold?
45 point what?
4585.15.
Okay. Partial close there. It's foul.
Okay.
It's quite far, but it's good. It's good. Let's give this trade a breathing space.
It's on the second talk now.
Oh, okay.
It's on the video. Sorry, I've been outside, like I've been moving, so I couldn't talk.
Okay,
Hi,
my SL
Lotex. Hi,
is
Esther.
my SL is 4605.15. 4605.51. Sorry. 4605.51. That's my stop loss. Come on, release the volume. Come on, release the volume, boy. I don't like this so much hesitation here. It's making me want to close.
People where I tell hi, they know the answer.
You know what? I don't like this hesitation here.
People I said hi to Lotex and Esther, they know the answer.
I close partial here. I close partial here. Yeah, I don't like this hesitation. It's hesitating a lot. I just closed 70%. And I'm still going to... Okay, well, I'll just leave this one to run since I've closed something.
Did you close in profit? Because no, the way you just said I closed partial, I'd already gone back.
Yeah, I closed in profit. I close in profit. You can manage your risk because this one is almost back to my entry. I just don't like the fact that it was hanging there for a long time.
Yeah, she just closed her, whether I'm closing in profit or not.
Yeah, I closed half again. I closed half inside my own partials. I closed half. That hesitation was too long there. It was as if something chained it there. Say, hey, bro, don't go beyond this area.
And I'll
because I would not close full yet. I will not close full yet because let's see the 5 minutes here. Unless this 5 minutes
back down.
Unless this 5 minutes is okay.
This is just sad.
Okay. That hesitation was just... It's supposed to retrace where it is right now.
Yes, then I followed your advice.
Have you closed half?
Yeah.
Okay, then just leave it. Just leave it. At least you've managed the risk. The next candle can just drop. Because ideally, even though this 5 minutes is making a a longer top wick. It did not break this 5 minutes lows yet, and it did not break the highs. If it's breaking the highs, that is where I have a concern. And if it's closing bullish, that's also where I have a concern. Because if it's closing bullish, the next one, if it breaks the high, then it's going for our stop loss. It's going for that stop loss. Man, that was so much hesitation. Now, something this 15 minutes can do is it can go to close bullish and the next candle just drops. Man.
You should just once again and this.
Let me see if this guy took this trade. Here comes the rejection now. Why is my internet slow? Oh yeah, he took it. He took it and he closed it. How did we have the same thinking? You know what? If this thing flips again, let's see, if this thing flips again, I will give this trade another chance.
The
rejection was, yeah. I really want to give this in a chance where it is right now. I really want to sell this thing right here. 15 minutes has what? 3 minutes. Interesting. It looks good to go down. Hello?
We need to identify that police officer and we need to hand him over to the appropriate authority.
Dr. Good. Dr. Good, did you re-enter? Interesting. Wow. Crazy.
The Dennis, are you here?
Dr. Good. Dr. Boo, Dr. Boo,
So you know that my mic muted automatically. I didn't even know that I was people cannot hear me. Oh my god. And I've been talking to myself. What the hell? What the hell? So I was talking about this candle here. Oh my god. This is crazy, man. I was saying I needed this candle to stick around where it is. I don't need it to drop because looking on this 1 hour time frame, this 1 hour, this is the green line where I wanted it to retrace from the initial time, right? I wanted it to retrace from here. Now this is where we got the retracement. I should be taking a sell from this flip, but 30 minutes has just about 1 minute to close. Okay, 40 seconds now. So I was saying if the next candle can wick up, all right, respect this high, the moment is breaking its opening point, the volume will be released for the sales to happen. It will. Yeah, it will.
despite closing bullish.
Yeah, despite closing bullish, yes. Despite closing bullish, because this young man here will be closing bearish, forming a new resistance. You know, I wanted it to break these highs before breaking its own low. So now this is when it is meeting all my reasons for taking a sell. So okay, we'll have a closure now. Let's see. Let me just close bullish, just little bullish body. So if it wicks down and starts to break its opening point, but it needs to respect this high. It needs to respect this high. That is where I want to take a sell from. Is this stop wick enough for me? Is it enough for me? Let me see. Man, crazy. I need a little bit of top wick, at least something closer, but it's fine. I'm in. I'm in. Give me a sec.
Where is your stop loss?
My stop loss will be somewhere around here, 36 pips, not so crazy. Give me a sec. I'm just going to keep it at. My stop loss is hold on. My stop loss is 4604.60. Give me a sec, I'll be back. So this is going to be my last chance for this trade today. This is going to be my last chance for this trade today.
Have you taken it yet?
Really? Really, Choma? I'm already like 10 pips right now. 5 pips. So how I'm going to manage this trade is this. If this trade starts to flip bullish, I'm going to close half. $12 pips, 14 pips, 9 pips. Man, crazy. 10 pips. Push, push, push. Give us that drop, man. That's what you're supposed to do. That is what you are supposed to do, boy. Drop. This candle doesn't need to flip bullish. If it flips bullish, then this sales is no longer valid. Please do not flip bullish. Do not flip bullish. If it flips, I'm closing half. Minus 8 pips, minus 6 pips, minus 5 pips. Man. Come on, gold. You know you need to drop, boy. If you look at it on the okay, I'm closing half right here. I closed half. I don't even give a fuck at this point. I closed half. It looks so good on the 1 hour time frame, but I don't know why it just has to misbehave. It looks good on the 1 hour time frame. Well, I'm out. I close this thing. I'm done for this. I'm done with this nonsense. I'm done. I close full. If it goes down, then let it go. I don't care. I don't want to keep playing with this thing. See, on the 1 hour time frame, it really makes sense because the 1 hour pushed up, broke its opening point, even broke this 1 hour lows. All right. So there was no use for it to push back up, having broken this 1 hour low here. So it had no absolute reason. But well, God will always do what he wants to do. We created resistance. We'll have a range to fill. It broke the low, and basically that's just it. So even if it flips again, going bearish, I don't even give a fuck at this point. I'm done with this. I gave it 2 chances. The first one was a break even. Second one was I managed risk, and I'm done. I'm done, man. God is crazy. Now it's going to flip again. It's going to turn bearish. Are you guys still holding it? Are you still holding? Did you close? You're still holding, Choma?
I closed.
Oh, okay. I don't like. There is no volume. This is 35 minutes from London Open, and gold is just doing nothing. I don't like it. Everything shows. Now look at this. Look at this. 4 hours rejected the previous 4 hours highs, and is pushing low. All right. 1 hour created. 1 hour. Then the 30 minutes. I'm coming.
Yes.
The 30 minutes closed like a very small bodied green candle. All right. Now this candle here did not continue up. Look at the rejection it had. All right. The next candle made a top wick, broke its own opening point. Now this is a sign that the buyers are very weak at this point. Looking on the 15, look at this 15 minutes candle. 15 minutes candle also closed forming a resistance. So everything is pointing that we are supposed to continue down. The next candle broke 15 minutes lows, even though that we have these rejections here. Volume was supposed to kick in, but there is no volume. So maybe, just maybe, we want to range at this point. That's the only thing I could think of here. So, man. But looking at the overall, we're in a range, right? If we bring this down, we're in this range. This range. Here and here. CPI could not break this range. PPI could not break this range. We have unemployment claims today. So I don't know if we're going to be able to break this range yet. But basically, this is the only thing I could think is a reason for we to really struggle. So it could be this overall trend here on the 4 hours time frame. On the 4 hours and on the daily time frame. So I don't even know at this point. Give me a second. Let's see. What is this? Something else we can try here if anybody has space to try that, because now this is looking like a support.
Exactly.
But I don't have a room to do that again. It's looking like a support. If the next candle should break the high, then it could potentially push up. It could potentially push up, but gold being crazy, it might still, push back in that range. Let's see the 1 hour. Now remember that this 1 hour is still open, and that is my concern. Though it has 80 minutes to close. 30 minutes is about to break the highs. Okay. So if 15 minutes closes above this range, then it might make sense for you to take a buy. But I'm not taking it. I'm not taking it. I'm not comfortable doing. You will take it, okay? I'm not comfortable with this.
Then come to think of it, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
This 30 minutes. Don't you think we break and close above resistance, then we face up support? Don't you think?
Say again. We break and close above resistance, which is this one.
No. This resistance by 94.
45.94 is It's a support.
No. Just go to the 30
30
minutes.
minutes. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that resistance there.
This is the resistance up here.
No,
Is
no,
that
no,
40?
no, no. The one below. Yes, that one. No, no,
This
no.
is this one.
No, no.
Anything below here is support. Resistance is up. Or
What
this
I'm
one
saying
here.
is that no,
Okay,
don't you
hold on.
think we break? Uh,
Hold on. Are you talking about this area?
no, Dr. Good. No.
This one?
I'm talking about the resistance 4594.63.
Okay, hold on. Let me do this. Hold on. 40, 45,
45
95 point what?
94.63.
94.63.
Don't you think?
That's here.
Yeah, we break and close above that resistance. So probably we form this recent support we are forming. I'm just thinking,
Oh,
Sha.
okay. You are talking about what happened before, like this area here.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Like you're thinking is a retest to continue up. Oh yes, it
Yes.
makes sense. It makes sense. Now I understand you. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, you could. But this 15 minutes candle needs to close. If it closes, then we'll see. We'll see. 30 seconds for it to close. Do I have room? The first one was a break even. The second one was I manage risk. I have taken 2 trades. It is not like I've taken 2% of my daily risk. No, I haven't. But I've taken 2 trades, which is also part of my risk management. But this makes sense. But it makes sense, but I am really concerned about here.
I'm in.
You're in. All right. I need a lower wick. I need a lower wick. Why is this thing clicking? Why is this thing clicking on? What the fuck? I need a lower wick first. So now, if it starts to flip bullish, I will get in. Or if it breaks these highs, I will get in. Man, this is what I was scared of gold doing, pushing back inside this range. This is not a very healthy bottom wick. This wick is no longer healthy. Man, crazy. Man, interesting day today. Interesting day. I don't like it any longer. Maybe 30 minutes should close. Minutes should close. Did you manage risk, or you're holding it full? Let me see. Well, if I'm looking at it from the perspective of this, then you might still survive, but it doesn't need to close back here. The next candle should just push up. If not, it's coming back for that low. Crazy. I'm not happy with gold for making me lose this last trade. It took my GJ profit. Oh, GJ keep pushing. Oh, damn. It took my GJ profit. I don't like gold. It took my profit from GJ. I mean, gold is just very stupid. Gold is really very, very stupid. Are we getting a retracement now? Can we push up now? The next 5 minutes needs to push up. It should not have any reason to push down again. It needs to push up. Alright, here you go. Push up. Up. Up, up, up. You don't have any business down. Trust me. You see? 1 minute created support. So this next 1 minute doesn't have any business to breaking this 1 minute low. You should blast to the upside from here. It should not have any business. Yeah, I think he will survive these buys. But this 1 minute needs to create confirmation of support. If this 1 minute, this current 1 minute closes strong bullish candle, the next one is coming to this high again. But it needs to close strong bullish candle. It needs to close strong.
It doesn't close strong, as it just close everything.
If the next one breaks the low, oh nice, good closure. I love that. You see that? Good closure. Now blast. Break that high, blasts. Break that high, blasts. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. That is price action. Do that. Break the highs. Good. Push, push, push. Man, see hesitation. Break it. Man.
This London station is too dry.
I swear. It seems I will go to NY section from next week, because the moves are happening during the NY section. Man.
But not even for this 30 minutes.
Man. It has 7 minutes to close. Has 7 minutes to close. Fuck, man. It's been hell of a 2 hours. See how this thing is just hanging in there.
Oh, Yes. I'll just wait for this step. Man,
Okay.
I don't like I don't like it.
If you wait for that 30 minutes, it might go lower.
I'm out already. Anything London, man. Shit.
I think next week we'll have to do NY section instead of London. It has better moves. It has better moves. We'll see. All right, I'm gonna head off. Tomorrow is Friday. We are trading from Monday again. From Monday.
All right.
Yeah. See you next week.
Yeah.
YouTube, have a good one. I'm gonna see you guys on Tuesday. For now, enjoy your weekend.